You have to practice disappointing people. Say those words out loud. Don't rush past them, because there's a good chance you're organizing your entire life around never doing exactly that. Notice what happened inside your chest when you heard those words. Did they make you uncomfortable? That's not guilt. That's years of conditioning speaking. You say yes, even when every part of you is begging to say no. Not because you want to, because disappointing someone feels unbearable. So you keep showing up, even when you're exhausted, even when you're emotionally empty. You convince yourself one more sacrifice won't matter. You apologize before you've even done anything wrong. You soften every sentence. You explain yourself over and over, hoping nobody leaves upset. You tell yourself you're just being kind. You're protecting people's feelings. You're trying to be a good person. But are you? Or have you become so afraid of discomfort that you've started hiding the truth from everyone, including yourself? Here's where everything changes. If you're terrified of disappointing people, two uncomfortable truths are hiding underneath that fear. The first one, you've quietly decided that other people's emotional stability is your responsibility, as if they're too fragile to survive one honest conversation. You carry their reactions like they're made of glass. You cushion every word. You predict every emotion before it happens. But here's the question. Who taught you that keeping everyone comfortable was your job? You're walking around carrying an invisible job description. Keep everyone comfortable. Keep everyone happy. Never let anyone feel disappointed. Nobody hired you for that job, but somehow you've accepted it. And here's the second truth. You've accidentally made yourself too important. You've started believing other people's peace of mind depends on you, that if you don't manage every emotion, everything will fall apart. That isn't love, it's control, wearing a very nice costume, because control doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it looks like endless apologizing, endless explaining, endless self-sacrifice. Here's something most people never realize. Everybody around you is doing the exact same thing. They're performing. They're pretending they're okay. They're hiding parts of themselves, just like you. Everybody is a recovering people pleaser. Everyone hopes someone will magically understand their needs without ever having to ask. Everyone is afraid of becoming the difficult person. So when you keep shrinking yourself, you aren't protecting anyone. You're simply adding one more person to the world who isn't telling the truth. That means something has to change. Not tomorrow, not after everyone finally understands. Now. Disappointing people is a skill, not a personality trait. A skill, which means it gets easier every time you practice. The first few times, your heart will race. You'll expect everything to collapse. But something surprising usually happens. People adjust. And the ones who don't, they were never attached to the real you. They were attached to unlimited access to your yes. You don't master this overnight. You practice it in ordinary moments. The invitation you decline, the extra responsibility you don't take, the text you answer tomorrow instead of immediately. At first, you'll feel guilty, not because you've done something wrong, because your nervous system mistakes boundaries for danger. So tell the truth, not the polished version, not the version wrapped inside 12 apologies, just the truth. Every honest boundary teaches your brain something new, that you can disappoint someone and still be safe, that the world doesn't end. So remember this one sentence. If you're going to people please, at least make sure one of them is you. That isn't selfish. It's probably the first honest relationship you've had in years. The healthiest relationships don't require you to disappear. They don't ask you to become smaller. They make room for two real people, not one person performing while the other receives. Let people adjust to the real you. Some expectations were never yours to carry. Some disappointments were never yours to prevent. The goal isn't becoming cold. The goal isn't becoming difficult. The goal is becoming honest. There's a huge difference. One day, you'll notice something surprising. The people who truly care about you won't leave because you finally started respecting yourself. And the ones who do were only connected to the version of you that never had boundaries. So practice disappointing people. Because every time you stop performing for everyone else, you finally start showing up for yourself. If this spoke to something you've been carrying, subscribe to Quiet Alignment. This is a space for people ready to stop performing and start becoming who they really are.